Talking about V Money in the building. What up, girl?
Hey, it's been a while.
It's been a while. How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm so good. Always good to have you in the studio.
Pleasure is mine.
Do you
It's
know-
the first time we've been in the studio together.
Do you know what?
Crazy.
This is the funniest thing about you, Vanessa, is that whenever I see you, I just can't see you as this superstar. Like, I'm like, this is Vanessa.
I know.
Oh my
We've hung
God.
out like before everything.
Oh, before everything.
Hold on. Me some jerk chicken.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you did?
This is Vanessa we're talking about.
You didn't even introduce us to begin
sorry.
with.
Oh, by the way,
How
how
you
rude.
do that?
This is Calvin.
How?
This
Hi,
is
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
How you doing?
I'm very well,
I've
thank
heard
you.
about you. A lot from you.
Good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do you know, and I'll say it in front of your face, and I randomly say it on Twitter, if anyone deserves to win in this industry, you deserve to win.
Oh, thank
and I've
you.
always, no, your work ethic is amazing.
Thank you.
Because you think about it, like from the days when you were doing the MTV gig
Can you believe?
and stuff like,
Oh my
like,
gosh.
like, you know, you were given the opportunity to work at MTV, and you made it work.
Yes.
Yeah.
You traveled the world. You hung out with like Luda, Jay,
Yes.
everybody.
I did.
And-
I was pushing.
Let me see how much work she puts in.
Yeah.
One day I'm randomly in my house and I get a FaceTime from my brother in Atlanta. He's like, "Hey, guess who I'm hanging out with?" I'm like, "Vanessa, what the hell are you doing in ATL?"
How?
Nah, she works,
Right.
man.
There you
She
go.
works
Right. I
hard.
was out there working, man.
She's working, man.
Connecting, networking, grinding tirelessly.
Respect
Those
that.
10,000 hours.
10,000
True.
hours.
Master of the
Yes.
craft.
Yes.
And here we are with the album.
Oh my gosh. Can you believe it?
Money Mondays. First of all, I'd like to think that V Money was inspired by G Money.
Yes, it was in one way or another. I mean, if it makes you happy, I'm happy to say
He's
that.
gonna
it
sleep
was.
better tonight.
Yes, I can finally rest well. No, for real though, congratulations on the album.
Thank you so much.
A long time coming, but you've taken your time to create a great body of work.
Thank you.
Very cogent production
Thank you so much.
and all of that stuff. So yeah, definitely congratulations on the album.
you.
Why is it called Money Mondays though?
So like you said, I started off as an on-air personality, so TV
Mm-hmm.
and radio and all of that. And when I started to do music, people were like, "No, she can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, why is she branching into music? Nobody does that." You know how people are.
Right.
So for me, it was, I titled the album before I even started to decide what records were on the album. There's not a single track that's called that on the album. It's about evolution of self and betterment of self and just turning over a new leaf.
Right.
Just a brand, like Monday being the first day of the week. So
Yeah.
it's like a motto for everybody. You can start again and be great. So Thursday can be a Money Monday too.
Right.
It's just about like the realization of, you know, an opportunity and seizing the moment. And you know,
Yeah.
obviously they call me V Money, so it's Money Monday.
There you go.
Money Monday indeed. And how long did you work on the project?
Give or take 2 years, on and off, like constantly trying to find something that I wanted it to sound like or figure out where the direction I wanted to go in and so on and so forth. So I would take breaks and be like, let's just tour and release this hot single. And then I would start again. But never stopping in the sense that I'm not recording. No, I was constantly recording. But
Yeah.
I just decided that, you know, I'm not going to rush it, even though there was so much pressure. And everyone, you know, Tanzania is not a big album
Country,
market
yeah.
at all.
Right.
You know, like, this is like the third album that's come out in like 10 years. You know what I mean? So people are like, is she crazy? It's going to flop. Why does she do that? She's doing okay. You know, she's going to jinx it, blah, blah. I was like, okay, whatever. We're gonna release a hot one just to say we did it.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: how long does it take you for you to write one song on an album?
It depends. Like some songs are immediate.
Yeah.
Like there's a song called Wet that we recorded in like wrote and recorded in 30 minutes. And then other songs like are a bit more vulnerable, so you have to really like sharpen the
Get in there.
performance
Yes.
and get in there. So and then some songs are just like literally spur of the moment, like fun songs. So, yeah, it depends.
And you worked with like artists from across the continent on
Yes,
this
I
album.
have. Casper is on it.
Are you rapping on that Casper joint?
Yes, I am.
Do I hear you spitting some
I'm spitting
bars
some bars.
on that Casper joint?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
it was necessary. It's called Pumzi ya Mwisho, which is Swahili for till my last breath. So,
All right, well,
literally.
let's
till my last breath.
let's get into that a bit. And first of all,
Right.
I want to say thank you very much for. Well, there's two things that we do with artists when they come to the studio.
Tell
First
me.
of all, what we do is we go onto iTunes and purchase the album right.
That's perfect.
So that you're right here, so we can just download the album.
I
Go purchase the album.
this.
That's one thing we've decided for 2018. When artists come into the studio,
Yeah.
we're gonna buy their album on
That
air
is so dope. That is
to
so dope.
promote that. So we're just buying your album now
Thank
on
you.
iTunes.
Thank
But
you.
I've been listening to it on Tidal.
Thank you.
And thank you for putting it on Tidal
Yes,
because
need it.
it's so important that people embrace that digital space.
Yes.
Because for me, like every album that drops, the first thing I do before I buy it is go and listen to it on Tidal.
And there's more revenue there. Anyway.
Definitely, man.
Artists.
So,
There you go.
playing from Tidal,
Yeah.
Pumzi ya Mwisho.
There you go.
How was that?
That was
Terrible.
great.
Was that
Terrible.
what do you mean it was terrible?
Terrible.
Let me start the song again. What do you mean it was terrible?
Say
Say it again.
No, you say it.
Fumzi.
Pumzi,
You could just blow into the mic and say, "Yeah, Musho."
Pumzi
Pumzi
ya
means breath, so just go like
Ya mwisho.
ya
No, not that 21 Savage kind of whistle.
Ya mwisho.
21 Grammys I'm a savage.
Got bids for your first song. And even if you do, my nigga, your flick strong. Man, I Nikki drop. Yangu mwanangu, your shit's gone.
It's Homeboys Radio 103.5 FM.
Hey,
Pumzi ya Mwisho.
that was good.
There you go, 924, man. So yes, if there's ever a reason to get onto your streaming platforms, whether it's Apple Music, whether it's Tidal, whether it's Spotify, it is because Vanessa is there, embracing digital technology.
Yes.
Also, your app is amazing. If you
Thank
haven't,
you.
If you haven't downloaded the Vanessa Mdee app right now, it's available in the Google Play Store and the iOS Store. Do it
Yes.
right now.
It's called the V Money
The
app.
V Money
Yes.
app. You will not be disappointed because I saw an app and I was like, yo, yeah, man, absolutely.
Thank you.
So let me dig into this album a little bit more. You said it took 2 years rather,
Right.
for you for you to compile this body of work. What was the hardest part of the process?
The hardest part of the process was, okay, two things. One, funding it.
Because you're self-funded, right?
Yes.
You have a distribution deal with Sony, is it? Or
I have I have an album deal with Universal Central
Universal?
Europe.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But that's not the Africa deal. The Africa deal is all mine. It's Mdee Music.
Ah, beautiful.
Well
Independent.
done.
Yes.
Well
There you go.
done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Indie life. That's funding, and then second, there was a time I stopped recording because I was going through. Well, no, I wasn't. But I went to jail for a bit.
Right.
Yeah, because of some accusations.
Right.
But that kind of like completely threw me off. I
Wow.
stopped recording and I stopped.
How long were you there for?
I was there for 7 days.
Imagine.
Yes, but
I was about to come over there.
were you?
I was
Shut
about.
up.
I was
Wait,
about to
no,
come
She was
over.
like, I don't know her no more.
No, he knows me, so he knows I wasn't.
That
doing
was
that.
Yeah, that
nasty.
was crazy, though.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all have a crazy president, by the way. I'm just saying that.
I didn't say that.
I said it.
Okay.
Don't say it.
Yeah, don't
Don't
say
say
it.
it, please.
Don't
Don't say
for
it.
that.
Yo, delete that from the system, yeah. no, but for real, man. But anyway, you came through that, and how did that experience affect you?
First of all, have you ever been in a space where you have no control of anything? That will completely change
Yeah.
your perspective on life in general. And then, I'm not speaking of anything fancy. It was absolute horror. It was like sleeping on the floor and all of that. And it's like so many people in there with you.
Yeah.
And then so it humbles you to the point that you're like, okay, so what is actually going on? I make music for a living. I travel the world and I work tirelessly. But I get,
Caught up, and it makes you think about how many people have been caught up
exactly.
in things that they have nothing to do with.
Nothing to do with so many, and it's just the system. So for a young African woman, it felt a bit
Soul destroying.
exactly. So it was very soul destroying. So for a long time, I stopped, and I just was like, you know what? If music and the success that it has brought
It's
me
gonna bring me
is
here.
gonna bring me here, then maybe I should stop, and maybe I should, opt for my law degree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
right.
let's work on that. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
I was like, nah. We've worked so hard and for so long, and there's so many people who have been a part of building the machine, including you, and everybody who's supported me over the years. So, we kind of had to pick ourselves back up. So that was one of the times where I was like, okay, you know what, I'm done with this album. Other than that, the naysayers didn't like,
Right.
didn't sway because of their opinions. I was like, we're gonna do this anyway.
Right.
So.
Because there are some people who are always gonna say, "Ah, she's the girl from TV. Why is she singing?"
Yeah. Oh, she's in. Oh, she knows such and such. Oh, they're only playing her record because no. Yeah.
It's not like that.
Yeah, it's not like that.
And then you just come out and you just make a song that makes me happy like this.
I know you like this one.
Oh man,
I saw your post. Did you see? I posted you.
I love this song.
Thank you.
The Bounce by Vanessa.
Beautiful boy, yes, that's for sure. Baby girls play you like a toy. He's been in my bed Sunday to Monday, Monday to Sunday. Oh yo yo, usinifanye mimi hoyo yo. Lengo lako girl, niachane naye nenda zako huko.
The iOS store and the Android store. It's a beautiful app, by the way. Make sure you get it.
Just a few questions from Twitter for Miss V.
Yay!
So one of them asks your acting skills from Sugar.
Wow.
Can you talk about that a bit?
Man,
I even forgot about that.
that was
was
crazy.
sugar.
Let me tell you, okay, the whole experience was incredible, such a learning experience, but more importantly, that makeout scene.
That was
Tell
pretty-
us
I don't know how they do it. How do people do it? How do they do
Well,
it?
I'm not an actor, so
Okay. To all the actors out there, God bless you.
shout out to Nick Mutua and Dan.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
wow.
very challenging, but it was a very good experience. I learned so much, and I learned so much about myself as well in terms of just like what makes me good at, like when I'm challenged,
Yes.
how I bring out the best out of
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Like that was such a learning experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another question here also asks, being in the video for Baby Girl by
Yes.
Casper. How was that like? How did the connection come about?
Well, Casper and I have been industry friends for so long. You know how industry friends are. You know, just say hi at
Yes.
parties and awards
Right.
and whatnot. And so he called me up one day. He said, "Look, I'm trying to do this whole Africa thing, and I completely, support that. I feel like African artists need to think about Africa as a market first before trying to, reach into other markets. So much we're doing here on the continent. There's so much money to be made. So he's like, I'm thinking more Africa right now as opposed to just South Africa. He's filling up domes in South Africa, but
True.
it's different when you're now filling up domes in East Africa as a South African rapper. So he's like, he had that mentality. I was like, okay, cool, let's do this. We work on this record for my album, and let's finalize this video for you. Because he's like, I need a nice hot chocolate girl. I was like, there's plenty hot chocolate girls in South Africa. He's like, yeah, but let's do this Africa thing. I was like, absolutely, yes. So that was a cool experience. He's super funny and hella committed. He was really like, it was a few weeks before his dome thing.
Orlando.
And he was not drinking, not eating, it was crazy. He was so committed, and I gotta give that to him. Casper is
man.
phenomenal.
What I like about Casper also, he looks like he's having fun.
He's so much
in the
fun.
industry,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. He has such good people around him. His friends, like they're just complete characters, laughing all the time.
Right,
and that's
yeah.
good vibes to
Yes.
have around you.
Good
yeah.
vibes only,
Yeah.
man.
And the last question here wants to ask about Mimi Mars.
Oh, yay!
Your sister.
Yes.
Is there any kind of advice you gave her before she came out?
I said, don't do it. That's what I said. That's the first thing I told her. But no. She's super cool and strong and very talented.
Yes.
So she'll be good. She'll
Okay.
be good, yeah.
Oh, and also we have to big up your sister. We call her Terror.
Yes.
Nancy.
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
shout outs to her. She just dropped her gospel EP.
Yes, we saw that.
Yeah, and
the
so-
three of you on the.
Have you seen that?
Yes.
Beautiful Jesus?
Yes.
Yeah, shout outs to her. She got us in the studio, and it's the first time we've ever recorded anything professionally like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was jokes from the beginning to the end. But
Right.
it was a lot of fun, and I'm happy that she's living her dream too.
And she really is, man, and she looks so happy.
Yes.
Like, follow her on
She's a
Instagram.
yummy mommy.
Yes.
You know? I'm happy for her.
Big up, big up, big up. All right, well, listen, man, we could do this all day long, all morning long, man. Thank you very much for coming through this morning.
Thank you for having me.
It's
Thank
been
you.
amazing. We wish you continued success. We know you're going to keep on grinding and keep working. And anytime you're in the 254, of course, make sure you pop into Homeboys
I
Radio
will.
100.5.
Absolutely. This is home.
And we have your listening party tonight.
Yes.
I hear that you've got a really good DJ tonight.
Yeah, his name is.
No. What's his name?
What's his name?
Chairbreaker.
Don't.
Is that his name?
Don't.
Where's that from?
AKA
I'll
I've got a
leave it
bike out on ride.
Well, way back in the day before I started to go to the gym,
Right.
I broke a few chairs in the studio, so they called me the chair break.
Oh my! You actually look great. I was gonna say, but I didn't want to.
Wait, you said it now.
You look great, and I said it on air. You look great, G.
You look
Jim is-
amazing.
Jesus, we're not. He's gonna be floating all over the place.
Listen, Calvin, your mic's off. Neville's your mic off. This is between me and V.
G
So
Money
thank you
is
very much.
playing at my event tonight. I have the unique pleasure of having you as my DJ.
There you
Thank
go.
you so much for blessing me.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
Alrighty.
Are you invited?
Yeah, we're coming through.
Yay!
Thank God he'll be standing the whole time. Yeah, oh, you don't break chairs no more.
Whatever. Vanessa, thank you very much for coming through.
you.
It's been amazing. It's been a Money Monday right here on Homeboys Radio 103.5 FM. So, of course, continued success and keep working.
Thank you.